little piece of jewelry.
Oh yeah? How's hunting?
What's that?
How's the hunting?
I just started today.
So what do you find mostly?
Jewelry.
Jewelry?
That's what, yeah, I mean, we're serious. We're out here for the gold and silver.
I saw one
So
other
here's
guy
like a
out
charm
there.
that's got a hand on it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's like a little metal.
Yeah.
A little charm.
Yeah, I can see where people lose that and not be able to find it.
we do well out here.
Really?
You know,
That's,
oh yeah,
wow.
we do.
You know the history of the metal detector?
No, I just only care if it works or not.
The president got shot,
Wow.
and Alexander Graham Bell's trying to find, he's a friend of his, trying to find the bullet he invented.
And that's the history of this.
That's the history. I saw one other guy. Was he with you?
Yeah, he gave me the stink eye. He went that way.
Oh, he's not with you.
Wasn't that great to get a teachable moment on the beach? This is what I love about going to the beach and detecting. Okay, let's check his facts here. In 1874 in Paris was when the first metal detector was invented, and Alexander Graham Bell got wind of it. And when President James Garfield was shot in 1881, Graham Bell decided to make a detector, and he was unsuccessful in finding the bullet in the president's body, and the president died 2 months later of his gunshot wounds. So these teachable moments, I love them. You don't know who you're going to meet, what they're going to say. It's just a gift that keeps giving. In this case, this gift is a bicentennial Argentinian coin. They've had a second one since. It's coveted. Why it was where it was, I don't know, because I wasn't finding a lot of coins. So it's really interesting. Oftentimes, metal detecting clubs have seated hunts and throw metal out there of foreign coins. And in this case, didn't have their fingerprints on it. But what does have fingerprints on it is my hand on that Knox 600 controller. Do you know my Knox 800 controller was sent at the very end of March? And we are in May now, and I haven't heard a word since the day they confirmed they got it. And I'm still waiting, so God bless my friend that loaned me her Equinox 600 controller. All of these finds are from this Equinox 600, and I am impressed. I don't even miss my 800, at least not on the beach. But anyways, back to the hunt. I'm in Daytona Beach still, working different sections of it, and I had been plucking a lot of coins, dialing in. It brought me closer down towards the ocean, and bam, there it was. So, I mean, a couple rings in the same day early with a whole tide ahead, that's rare, and that's exciting. But not every withdrawal has a big price tag. In this case, this little orphan Annie ring needed to come home with me. She was tired of laying dormant in the beach, unwanted, unloved. So I am the person, the home, and the misfit jewelry. I know, thumbs down. I just wanted to let you know it wasn't real, it wasn't valuable, meaning bullion valuable, but it's valuable to me. I was meant to have it, and I have it. What do I do with it? Well, what does anybody do with them? You stick it on a carabiner and throw it in a drawer? No, I didn't just say that, did I? Have you ever gotten lucky when you least expected it? Like hit a target on your way to rinse your detector off in the ocean, if that's what you do, or find something, as you're swinging to back to your vehicle. That's what I did. And I've heard about all these people that had great success, except for me. This day, well, the last video, you remember I was walking and I got that earring? Here's a repeat. I got another ring. Now in this case, you can tell there's no patina on it. It's a new drop, and it was down what I did, 1 scoop? No, it was a new drop. It was up there where their towel line. And of course, these tire treads are made by the lifeguards because they go anywhere they want. So that was surprising. And of course, it's a cubic zirconia. I'm not going to say, oh, it's a diamond, because it's not. And I don't lie, so I can't tell you something it's not. But I'll take this silver because eventually I'm going to melt this all down and make ingots, 1 ounce ingots. So, it is what it is. I mean, to be honest with you, very rarely do I get a diamond, even in a 10K ring. Okay, so I'm in the cuts playing around, and they've been pretty hammered. And the tide went out really, really far, and this particular cut doesn't show itself very often. And I got a screamer in my ear and shine in my scoop. I mean, okay, I knew it was a dog tag. And I guess the writing threw me off. It says, call my mom. I mean, I'm Alexander, call my mom, or something like that. And I'm like, this belonged to a child, thinking like maybe it's something that she puts on their book bag for school or something. I had this whole story in case the child got kidnapped. They could find the book bag, there would be a tracker on it, and then this tag would help them. I had this whole story written. Nope, chocolate Labrador. And I called the owner, and she was in Florida several weeks ago and back up north, and she didn't even know her dog lost the tag. So, okay, that was rather anticlimactic, wasn't it? And she didn't want it back. Oh my gosh, look, this is my bucket lister. Well, it is as of today. Look what I found. Oh my goodness! This is a medical marijuana vape, and it is full. I'm saying full. And I'm looking at it, and the sand is jammed down the little inhale hole there. It's made by Qtr. It's from the Select line. I contacted them. They blew me off. So it's discontinued, this particular thing, but all research indicated that it's not CBD, that it is marijuana. And I can tell you this is my first drug find. And no, I am not stoned for the rest of the hunt. Okay, so that was a first. I mean, between the people you meet and the stuff you find, I mean, if we didn't have cameras, people wouldn't believe it. They wouldn't believe what we found. Oh, you're just making that up. Oh, no, not really. So these cameras are great, and I'm always happy to get the chance to go back and see the footage again. I mean, when I pop some of my bigger, expensive engagement rings, oh, I can just watch that on a loop all day long. That thrill is the same. So I'm ending my day. I'm tired, and I'm like, well, let me just work this area, and then I'm done. Yep, that's the plan. Because in my mind, this is going to be a piece of aluminum. I had found several pieces of aluminum. As these sandbars are breaking down and eroding, they're releasing their contents, which some is jewelry and others is trash. And I have just walked into just a massive target after target after target of aluminum. So this, to me, this is aluminum. And not after like 25 pieces of aluminum, I got a ring. Now, I don't know if you saw the earlier number, it came up like 8 and 10 and that kind of stuff, which sometimes is like stainless. But this tungsten ring was so small, I could wear it on my hand. That's how small it was. So maybe it belonged to a woman. I don't know. I didn't expect it. I'm surely not expecting it in the target ID number that I saw. So that was just like a wake up, and all of a sudden I felt refreshed, and all of a sudden I had energy, and I wasn't tired anymore. Wow. I mean, what a infusion of, that was unexpected. So, it's really, how do you end your day when you don't want to go home? I'm like a bad kid. But you're talking about bad kids. Now that I'm more seasoned as a detectorist, I'm kind of questioning stuff that people have said to me over the years. Is it fact? Is it folklore? So, for some reason, why in this moment I needed to test this, I don't know. But I'm betting it was what I found that made me think about something. And I'm going to share this with you. I have always been told if you find a quarter that is solid green, front and back, or back and front, because you can't tell which is which when it's green, that it's at least 15 years older. It's been lost at least 15 plus years. Okay, if that's what they told me, that's what I believe. But is it true? So I dropped it in the tank. I did a little electrolysis, and the answer is it's true. Absolutely true. But let me footnote that. It was true in this case, this quarter. But that's kind of nice to know that that's true, because some things I've been told, not always. Okay, isn't that terrible that I do stuff like that? But I just wanted to share it with you, just in case maybe you wondered when you see us show you these green coins, how old they are or whatever. And I know I told you I wasn't going to show you coins and stuff, but when I get something odd or something other than the run-of-the-mill, I'm going to show it with the jewelry. So, don't call me out on that. No hate mail over that. Okay. The sun is starting to go down. It's, I'm ending my day, and, I just pulled that tungsten ring. I had to stay where I was. I just dare not walk away and have that fear that I've left something behind. And bam, a screamer. And what kind of screamer? Vintage. Oh, you know how the Huntress likes her vintage. I am shocked because between a million pull tabs, aluminum pieces, and out of all that aggravation, I pull a tungsten. And when I'm just now working my way back to the truck, crossing over a couple areas, just kind of being sloppy at what I'm doing, bam, withdrawal, 925, please. Thank you, Madam Beach. And thank you to the metal detecting gods. Thank you for blessing me. And to my subscribers, thank you for watching. And I have more jewels to share with you. Coming up are my settings. Don't be afraid to play with your settings. It will set you free.